Hi, I'm Sasha Sheehan from the Senate Public Information Office. Welcome to Senate Discovery. The last 2 weeks of October saw Senate committees conduct estimates hearings. Estimates hearings usually take place 3 times a year and are an important part of how the Parliament keeps the government accountable. They provide an opportunity for senators to question government ministers and public servants about their actions and the spending of taxpayer money.
This is such an important part of our democratic process, testing, probing, challenging the decisions of government, scrutinising the performance of government against previous commitments and forecasts, and indeed putting the spotlight on any issues that may arise from time to time. I mean, it's such an important process to ensure we have the best possible decisions from government at any point in time, that government of the day is kept on its toes in terms of its performance, and indeed to make sure that we have the appropriate levels, the best possible levels of integrity in our governance arrangements.
If you want to know more about the estimates process, there's a link in the description below this video. As part of the government's continuing COVID-19 response, a bill to extend economic support was introduced in the Senate on the 9th of November. The Economics Legislation Committee examined the bill and recommended that the Senate agree to it. When a committee examines a subject or a bill, it prepares a report and outlines its recommendations, and then tables the report in the Senate. Sometimes committee members disagree on the recommendations and choose to table additional documents or reports. In this instance, the opposition tabled additional comments, while Senator Patrick and the Australian Greens tabled dissenting reports and recommended that the Senate make changes to the bill.
The JobMaker hiring credit is a key part of the government's economic response to coronavirus, as it will support Australia's economic recovery. It's designed in recognition of the fact that young people are often the earliest victims of unemployment in an economic downturn and often the longest victims of unemployment in terms of the impacts.
I highlight that Labor supports this bill, but we are both very concerned and very disappointed that the government has not learnt its lesson in the shortcomings of the JobKeeper program.
By passing legislation that deals with a head of power, that grants a head of power, but then assigns the functions of generating the rules to the executive, is not consistent with our job. We're abdicating our job to people in the back rooms of government buildings.
This bill should not be passed without amendments. It will make things worse. There is so much work to be done to create a decent world for everyone. The government should help do that work, not waste public money on corporate welfare and jobs that won't be secure and might not even come to be.
The bill was eventually agreed to on the 10th of November, with 2 amendments moved by the opposition. The bill was sent back to the House of Representatives, which disagreed with these amendments. The Senate did not insist on the changes, and the bill will now be sent to the Governor-General for assent. The issue of Australia's media diversity and its impact on democracy will be examined by the Environment and Communications References Committee. The new inquiry was agreed to by the Senate on November 11, and the committee is due to report its findings in March 2021. Other new inquiries were agreed to during the week, and you can find details about them in the Senate Weekly Summary linked below this video, as well as links to other topics that we've covered. The Senate will next meet on the 30th of November for the final sitting period of 2020. In the meantime, you can keep up to date with the latest from the Senate by following us on Twitter and now on YouTube. Thanks again for joining me for Senate Discovery. I'll see you next time.